my pretties, it's Shadow the Lion Queen here, and welcome back to another video. And today we are going to be looking at this 2024 movie called Mufasa the Lion King. This one just recently came out. So I decided to review this movie because, I finally had the opportunity to see it, and I gotta say, I thought it was a pretty good movie, which I personally really enjoyed it. So I guess with that being said and that being the case, I'm just going to sit here and say right now that this movie was obviously pretty much a prequel and a sequel to The Lion King, the remake of the 1994 movie. So it basically has, the cast characters that came back from the first remake to be in this one. So, of course, with that being said, and with that being the case, this film is dedicated to James Earl Jones, who voiced Mufasa in the original and the remake of The Lion King, whose voice is heard briefly during the opening titles, having died before the film's released. So that's pretty interesting and really good to have. So, with that being the case, and with that being said, I'm just gonna sit here and basically talk about the plot of this movie. So I can definitely talk about, the plot of this movie for any of you guys who are interested in wanting to know what it is and stuff. So I'm just gonna sit here before I begin and say that this movie, I'm going to be spoiling pretty much everything about this movie, like the plot line and stuff like that. So if you do not want to hear it, then I recommend you click off this video right now and go watch another of my videos. So basically, the plot of this movie takes place after Simba becomes king of the Pride Lands. He and Nala have a daughter named Kiara and are expecting another cub. They leave for an oasis where Nala can give birth, while Simba asks Timon and Pumbaa to watch over Kiara. Rafiki soon visits them and decides to share a story about her grandfather Mufasa and his treacherous younger brother Scar, with Timon and Pumbaa providing color commentary in between. So basically, the plot is about Mufasa and his parents, Mesigo and Afa, search for a mystical land called Mili. A flood strikes and Mufasa is swept away into a wetland, where he meets a royal cub named Taka, aka Scar. They are attacked by young crocodiles before Taka's mother, Queen Eshi, intervenes. Eshi reluctantly accepts Mufasa as her son, but Taka's father, King Obasi, criticizes Taka for welcoming an outsider. When Obasi threatens to eat the cub, Mufasa races with Taka to prove his speed. Mufasa loses, but Taka concedes defeat to welcome Mufasa into the pride. So as Mufasa and Taka grown up, they both form a strong brotherly bond, while Eshi teaches Mufasa how to hunt, and the land is assaulted by two white lions who attack Mufasa and Eshi, but Mufasa kills one the other flees. Taka sees the attack, but he retreats in fear. The survivor reports back to Kryos, the leader of the pride called the Outsiders, composed of lions banished for their white fur, and their father of the lion Mufasa killed. Kairos and his sisters, Akua and Amara, swear vengeance. So the Outsiders slaughter Obasi, Ishi, and their pride before Mufasa and Taka chasing them before who escape into the river. So when Mufasa and Taka reach land, they encounter stray lionesses named Sarabi, her hornbill scout Zazu, and a younger Rafiki. Rafiki tells them that he's going to Mili to find the brother. For he saw prophetic visions of the group and they follow him there. Taka develops romantic feelings for Sarabi, but the outsiders pursue them, so Sarabi causes an elephant stampede to distract the outsiders, allowing the group to escape. She gets knocked unconscious after falling, forcing Mufasa to save her, but he lies and tells Sarabi that Taka saved her. So the group hides in the snowy mountains and range to recuperate. Sarabi tells Mufasa that she knows that he saved her, and they soon fell in love. Secretly watching this, a jealous Taka meets Kryos and the Outsiders, offering a proposition for Kryos to get revenge on Mufasa for his son's death in exchange for Taka joining his pride. So the next day, the group reaches Mili and a lush of oases, with Taka secretly leaving remarks for the outsiders to follow. Rafiki finds the tree from his vision and claims Mufasa and his brother before the outsiders attack. Mufasa learns of Taka's treachery while fighting Kairos. Despite this, Mufasa relies on the animals and melee to fight off the outsiders. Kairos forces Mufasa into a cave and prepares to finish him off. Seeing his brother exhausted and realizing what he's done, a remorseful Taka intervenes, causing Kairos to slash Taka's eye, leaving a scar. You know how basically some people have theories as to how Taka got his scar? Well, this one explains it. But you anybody has different crazy theories, so yeah. An earthquake occurs. This causes Mufasa and Kairos to fall into a cave lake. Akua and Amara are killed in a collapse as they try to kill Sarabi. Undeteriorated, Kairos tries to drown Mufasa, but falling rock follows Mufasa to send Kairos plummeting into his death. He swims away to safety, although Mufasa has trouble getting out of the water, but gets saved again by Taka. So the flood recedes and Mufasa and Sarabi exit the cave together as the animals celebrated their victory. The animals, in gratitude for Mufasa uniting them against the outsiders, making him king of Melee. Mufasa is soon returned with Alpha, who tells him that Messiego died in the previous flood. So Mufasa confronts Taka about his betrayal and allows him to stay, but refuses to refer to Taka by his name anymore. Taka renames himself as Scar. So Mufasa ascends upon the newly found empowered rock, roars triumphantly, with Scar watching from behind. So basically, fast forward to the present, Kiara roars at top of Pride Rock as the spirit of her grandfather looms over her. She and her friends soon reunite with Simba to meet their newborn sibling, whom Kiara offers to tell Mufasa's story to the cub. So I'm guessing that the baby brother of Kiara is pretty much Kion, which I'm guessing that's probably what it is. So, and anyways, I can definitely say right now that I personally thought this was a really amazing movie. I mean, we got good actors and actresses. I mean, I really do enjoy the concept of this movie. This is just a really good film. I mean, in September of 2020, it was announced a follow-up film of the live action of this remake of The Lion King. It was in development, so that was obviously really interesting. And what's really cool is that the plot telling Rafiki telling the story of Mufasa to his granddaughter Kiara, marketing the character's first on-screen appearance in a feature film since Lion King Simba's Pride. So, anyway, I definitely have to say the casting was really good. The music was really well done. I like the concept of this movie. I personally really have to say that the acting was really good. I like the concept. I like the, characters. I do like the fact that, it's a prequel and a sequel to, the live action Lion King movie. I like how it's talking about Mufasa's backstory, which I really do appreciate how well it went into depth. Like, I mean, you gotta really see this movie to understand for yourself. This movie is really, really good. I can definitely easily recommend this movie to anybody. Like, this movie is really good. I personally love this film. So, anyway, I do like the fact that, this film was dedicated to James Earl Jones, who passed before this film was released. But I personally really do have to say that I thought this movie was a pretty good sequel and prequel to The Lion King, like the live action. I liked the animations. I thought it was really neat. I liked the concept of it. I liked I liked everything about it, which is really interesting. It's really suits out really well, especially for a really good film. I personally really enjoyed this film a whole lot. I thought it was really neat and really well done. I really gotta say that I can recommend anyone who likes the remake of Lion King that they'll really like this one. I personally really enjoyed it a whole lot. When I first saw it, I was like, wow, this was just a really good film. I personally really enjoyed it. I found there was a lot of enjoyability of this. I mean, you know, it's on DVD. You can always get it, but it's always available on YouTube, so you can always buy it off of there if you or rent it if you want. So, anyway, that was my review on Mufasa, the Lion King. Now, do I did hear rumors saying that there is going to be a sequel regarding this one taking place, after Mufasa, the Lion King. I'm not really sure if that's going to really happen or not, but like I said, I'll just have to wait and see what happens because you never know with Disney, they do a lot. So, you never know what they're really going to do. Anyways, I guess with that being said, and that being the case, like I'm always going to say, this is just simply my own personal opinion, and if you happen to disagree with me, that's perfectly fine too. We're all entitled to our own opinions regards to these movies. This is just simply my own personal thoughts. If you don't like this movie, I respect your opinion, but if you like this movie, that's awesome. So, yeah. I guess with that being said, and with that being the case, what did you guys personally think of this movie? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Also, what you have done personally to help make this movie a lot better? Feel free to let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section down below. I'm Shadow the Lion Queen. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Ring the bell for notifications to when I upload so that way you guys won't miss an upload. If you guys want to go follow me on my Blue Sky, follow me on Twitter, follow me on DeviantArt, follow me on my backup channel known as Miss Dark Shigo. Links to all those will be in the About page section, so you guys can go follow me on those. So if there's something I did not talk about in this movie that if you guys want to mention in the comment section, you're more than welcome to. And yeah, anyways, with that being the case, I'll be seeing you guys all in the next video. Peace out, and like always, I'll see you all next time.